Hello and welcome to Krishna classes. Once upon a time there was a princess. Her name was September. One day she received a parrot as a gift from her father. After some time, the bird died, and by chance a singing bird came in its place. The princess showed off her pet to her sisters, who advised her to put it in a cage. To know what happened next, let's watch this video. Dear students, in case you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and also press the bell icon so as to get notifications for future updates. And now let's go and meet Princess September. The king and queen of Siam had many daughters. The king decided to call them January, February, March, and so on. The youngest was named September. The king used to give gifts on his birthday. One year he gave a green parrot in a golden cage to each of his daughters. The princesses spent an hour every day in teaching them to talk, and after some time all the parrots could say God save the king and Pretty Polly. But one day Princess September found her parrot lying dead in its golden cage. The princess was very unhappy and she kept crying. After a while she saw a little bird hop into her room. She wiped her tears and sat up. Then the little bird began to sing, and he sang a beautiful song. After listening to the bird, the little princess stopped crying and quite forgot that she had not eaten supper. That was a very nice song, she said. The little bird asked her, "Would you care to have me in place of your parrot?" Princess September clapped her hands with delight, and then the little bird hopped onto the end of her bed and sang her to sleep. The next morning when the princess woke up, the little bird was still there, and he wished her good morning. At breakfast, he ate rice out of her hand, and he had his bath in her saucer. Then he sang so beautifully that the maids of honor were surprised. They had never heard anything like it, and Princess September was very proud and very happy. Then the princess went through the palace and visited all the princesses. At last she showed the little bird to the king and the queen. They were surprised and delighted. The king said, "This bird sings much better than the parrots." The king also affirmed that he did get tired of hearing the parrots say Pretty Polly, and in fact the parrots reminded him of his counselors. On hearing this, the princesses became troubled, but Princess September was very happy. After some days, the princesses who were feeling very jealous of September decided to do something. One day, they went to meet her and convinced her that it was wrong of her to allow the bird to fly in and out just as he likes. They asked her where her bird was at that time, and when the princess said that he had gone out to visit his father-in-law, then they told her to put him in a cage when he returns. Only then she could be sure of him. This made the Princess September anxious. By now she had become very attached to the bird, so she really was very disturbed on hearing this. She was very worried because the bird did not return for a very long time. In fact, she started thinking that something must have happened to him. Suddenly, she heard a tweet tweet and she saw the little bird sitting on her shoulder. The princess told the bird that he had been away for a very long time, and in fact she had become quite worried about him. The bird said that he had thought about not returning back at all that night because his father-in-law was giving a party and everybody wanted him to stay. But he thought that the princess would be anxious, and that's why he had returned. On hearing this, the princess became upset and she decided not to take any more risks. She took up the bird and popped him in the cage and shut the door. The little bird was very sad. He wanted to fly out, and he told the princess that he couldn't sing if he was kept in the cage. He wanted to see the trees and the lake and the green rice growing in the fields. The little bird stopped eating and singing. The princess was a little anxious at this and asked her sisters what they thought about it. They said that if he was obstinate and died, then she would have got rid of him. The princess did not like it, but she thought the bird would have become used to his cage by the following day. The next day, the princess wished good morning to the little bird, but got no reply. She jumped out of the bed and ran to the cage. She saw that the little bird was lying at the bottom of the cage, and he looked as if he were dead. She took him out and found that his heart was still beating. She began to cry, and her tears fell on the little bird. He opened his eyes and saw that the bars of the cage were no longer around him. "I cannot sing unless I am free, and if I cannot sing, I die," he said. The princess gave a great sob. "Then take your freedom," she said. She threw open the window and gently placed the little bird on the sill. He shook himself a little. "Come and go as you will, little bird," she said. "I'll never put you in a cage any more." "I'll come because I love you, little princess," said the bird, "and I'll sing you the loveliest songs I know. I shall go far away, but I shall always come back, and I shall never forget you." Then he opened his wings and flew out. When her sisters knew what had happened, they mocked her and said that the little bird would never return. But he did at last, and he sat on September's shoulder and ate out of her hand and sang her the most beautiful songs. September kept her window open day and night for little bird, so that he could come into her room whenever he liked. This was good for her too, and she grew extremely beautiful. Later she married the king of Cambodia, but her sisters never slept with their windows open, so they grew extremely ugly as well as disagreeable, and when the time came to marry them off, they were given away to the king's counselors with a pound of tea and a Siamese cat. Dear students, I hope you liked the video. Please do share it with your friends and classmates, and do not forget to hit the like button. Many thanks for watching.